Welcome. This is about the 5th time, maybe more, that I've started. Welcome. I'm just back from holiday and I'm so far behind. I have just literally got my seed packets out to start thinking about sowing some tomatoes, and I thought, why don't I vlog this, Instagram it, whatever it. I did start off doing this a couple of years ago and I kind of gave up. But why not do this? I decided to do 10 minutes a day for 100 days. I don't even know where the 100 days finishes. Maybe I should investigate that. But anyway, I thought, why not do this? People can follow along as well. If people are late, like I am, I'm sure there's loads of people out there that have got loads started off, tomatoes, everything all ready to go and are beautiful. But I am not the best gardener in the world, but I love it. I have lots of failures and I have a few successes. Last year, my biggest success was potatoes. So 100 days, 10 minutes a day. Follow along with me. Post your comments. Let's go on this adventure together. Like I say, I'm not the best YouTuber in the world. I have no YouTube friendly house. I have no Instagram friendly house. My photos and vlogs are awful. I'm talking about things and it all goes out of focus. Maybe I'll get better. I don't know. But please follow along. If it inspires you to do any sowing, planting, going outside to look at some gardening or whatever, please just follow along. Anyway, let me turn the camera around. This is how rubbish I am at all this malarkey. Literally just chuck them out of the envelope, all my seeds. I am going to plant a couple of each of these. See what comes up. This last year, these were the best. They produced from beginning of summer, late spring maybe, for all the way through summer. They were great. These are determinate tomatoes. I thought they'd be I started sowing them to put in a pot. Well, I did something wrong, obviously, because they just grew and grew like an indeterminate tomato. So, unless I got it completely wrong, but they were amazing and they tasted lovely as well. But these are my ultimate favourite tomatoes. Black Russian, big. I actually managed to grow some quite big as well. Juicy, lovely tomatoes. Peppers I have sown, which you will see. I've actually cheated and ordered some online, some grafted peppers. But these are the only 3 packets I've got left. I'm going to try sowing some more of those. It's late March now. This is March 27th. So 100 days from March the 27th. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so in here is what I have actually sown already. One, look, Corno di Toro Rosso has come up there. The other 2, can you see, have still got their little seed heads on. I don't think they're going to work. Not one jalapeno. I don't really like peppers, but I grow them because they actually are more successful than peppers for me, and I give them away. And California Wonder, not one of those came up. These are chilies, chili shake, mystery. They all were in my compost from last year. Mystery. They look like cucumbers. No, they don't. Actually, they're too. I think they're pumpkin-y things. They don't smell like cucumbers. strawberries, wild alpine strawberries. Put them out soon. This is a watermelon. I have 2 watermelons. And oh, look, another little pepper. One, however you say that, cubista. But they're not exactly very big, are they? And this is another pepper here. Oh, a bel rouge. And 1 tray of onions that I sowed just before I went away. These are actually Welsh onions here, and the spring onions, I think. Oh, and my Showmaster big single onions. I grew those last year. I had about 3 that actually made it, but it was the heat last year was awful, so they just did not like it. So I'll take you outside now to the greenhouse to show you what I got in there. I don't know if you can see this. There you go, that's better. This is a tomato plant, yes, that I have saved from last year. I put it, it's a sucker that I snapped off and put in some water. I've kept it all year, all winter on my windowsill in a pot of water, and planted it in here about 3 weeks ago, and it's taken off really well. I just can't remember what tomato plant it is, however, but one experiment successful so far. This is going to be exciting to see what that turns into. So here, look, I have got lots of bulb onions. These are shallots, and more shallots there. This is Milo. He's just staying for a little while. He's Mrs. Boyfriend. I'm sure you've seen Missy, you've seen my other videos before. Yeah, and these were just cheapy 50p packets that were left over that I just plopped in here again just before I went away. I did manage to plant some broad beans. These are Saturn, they're the dwarfish ones, and 2 lots of peas. Early onwards, I have got 3 maybe, and Meteor, they actually came up really well. And then in the greenhouse, spinach is from last October. The lettuces, this one's going to flower. They are all babies from last year that were growing in a little tray that overwintered. These I've been picking all over winter as well. It's just 1 leaf at a time, enough for a couple of sandwiches. Our potatoes were chitting until they got frosted. I know they're on the floor. They weren't on the floor. Some are coming through, look. These are last year's potatoes that I grew, that I saved for seed. They were all up here, but then I had to make room for these up here. And actually we had a rat invasion, and there was 3 times this amount. But look, I don't know if you can see here. They were all dragged outside and eaten by rats. Lovely. Anyway, Mr. Rat has now gone. Milo's in my rocket. Milo, come on. Here you come, darling. Oops, sorry. Milo. Yeah, lovely. Look at that lovely rocket. That's overwintered as well. That's another rocket. It's going to flower. Strawberries. These are flamenco. Down here is a tray of rocket ready to go in, and all of my onions that I started to seed, I sowed all of these on the 14th of February. And some lettuce over here. I love this one called Freckles. Love that. I get all the lettuces I grow, and I pick the outside leaves. I don't cut them as full lettuce. just 1 or 2 leaves at a time, maybe a few more if they've grown a bit more. So they keep going for ages, Over here is cabbage and calabrese and Brussels sprouts for their tops. These are flowers. Oh no, actually no, this isn't. This is mustard spinach. It's having a bit of a tough time. Too much water. So yeah, spinach, all different kinds of spinach. These are the flowers. I'm actually growing some flowers. Godisha, corn marigolds. What are these? Rebeclia. See, I'm not the greatest YouTuber. White cornflower. These two haven't come up. Aquilegia. Oh, sunflower. There was my sunflower. Some sunflowers. Cornflowers. A couple of cornflowers. Got to replant Nigella. So, anything else? Oh, on a tray of strawberries. Look, they're here. Now I bought these up from the allotment. These are all the babies that I've brought up and potted in here to try and get some early strawberries in the greenhouse. I managed to kill a couple of lemon trees. This one I grew myself. This one my son gave me to look after. Hope he's not watching this. Oh, and this here is some mint. And these dead looking things are fuchsias that hopefully will spring back into life. And this dead thing here it should be a banana plant that does miraculously come back to life every year. I'm laughing because I just dropped the phone. I'm so rubbish at this. Anyway, that was a quick whiz round. Already 10 minutes. I went wrong when I said chilies or not chilies in the bedroom. I meant chilies. Already muck it up again. Peppers. Chilies and peppers. I like peppers. I don't like chilies, but I still grow chilies. Anyway, moving on. 10 minutes a day. Then it's 100 days. Let's see where we get to. Please post your pictures or videos or whatever you're doing as well, or comment. And if you can't garden, out for a walk, 10 minutes a day. I hope this inspires you some way or another. Bye.